Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakaacharya Ashtottara Shata Shri Srimad. His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. ISKCON Samsthapakarya Savor the whole world Vishwaguru Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naranchaiva Narottama Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 8. Lord Krishna shows the universal form to Mother Yashoda. Text number 40. Kim swapna etat uta deva Maya. Kim swapna etadutama deva Maya. Kim va madiyo bata buddhi mohaha. Kim va madiyo bata buddhi mohaha. Atho amushyaiva mama arbhakasya. Atho amushyaiva mama arbhakasya. Yaha kashana autpattikaha atma yogaha. Yah kaschana utpattika atma yogaha. Kim swapna etaduta deva maya. Kim va madiyo bata uddhi mohaha. Atho amushyaiva mamarbhakasya. Yah kaschana utpattika atma yogaha. Kim swapna etad uta deva maya. Kim va madiyo bata buddhi mohaha. Atho amushyaiva mamarbhakasya. Yah kaschana utpattika atma yogaha. Kim swapna etad uta deva maya. Kim va madiyo bata buddhi mohaha. Atho amushyaiva mamarbhakasya. Yah kaschana utpattika atma yogaha. Kim swapna etad uta deva maya. Kim va madiyo bata buddhi moha. Atho amusyaiva mamarbhakasya. Yah kaschanautpattika atma yoga. Kim, whether swapnaha, a dream, etat, all this, uta, or otherwise, deva maya, an illusory manifestation by the external energy, kimva, or else, madiyaha, my personal, bata, indeed, buddhi mohaha, illusion of intelligence, atho, otherwise, amushya, of such, eva, indeed, mama arbhakasya, of my child, yaha, which, kaschana, some, outpattikaha, natural, atma yogaha, personal mystic power. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Translation. Mother Yashoda began to argue within herself. Is this a dream or is it an illusory creation by the external energy? Has this been manifested by my own intelligence or is it some mystic power of my child? Please repeat this translation after me. Mother Yashoda began to argue within herself. Is this a dream or is it an illusory creation by the external energy? Has this been manifested by my own intelligence or is it some mystic power of my child? Purport by Srila Prabhupada. When Mother Yashoda saw this wonderful manifestation within the mouth of her child, she began to argue within herself about whether it was a dream. Then she considered, I'm not dreaming because my eyes are open. I'm actually seeing what is happening. I'm not sleeping, nor am I dreaming. Then maybe this is an illusion created by Deva Maya. Deva Maya means illusory energy of the Lord. But that is also not possible. What business would the demigods have showing such things to me? I am an insignificant woman with no connection with the demigods. Why should they take the trouble to put me into Deva Maya? That also is not possible. Then Mother Yashoda considered whether the vision might be due to bewilderment. I am fit in health. I am not diseased. Why should there be any bewilderment? It is not possible that my brain is deranged, since I am ordinarily quite fit to think. Then this vision must be due to some mystic power of my son, as predicted by Garga Muni. Thus, she finally concluded that the vision was due to her son's activities and nothing else. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport. Om Jnanatirmirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So here's the description of the pastime of Krishna. Even as a small child, he is displaying some extraordinary powers. He's showing the whole universe to his mother within his mouth. And it is actually not meant for his mother, it's meant for all of us. To understand what is Krishna's position, who is Krishna in truth, tattvataha. Janma karma chame divyam evam yo veti tattvataha. Tattvataha means in truth. In truth, if somebody can understand the actual nature of Krishna's personality, how he takes birth, how he performs different kinds of activities, the transcendental nature, not like a conditioned soul, not like we have taken birth, not like our ordinary activities, but completely spiritual, transcendental activities, including the birth. So that is already been described by Shukadev Goswami since the beginning of the 10th canto, that the situation on the earth which led to the Devatas going to Lord Vishnu and praying to him, that the earth had become overburdened by so many demons posing as kings, Kshatriyas. But actually, simply they were harassing and exploiting the citizens. So Vishnu answered, yes, there will be relief for you when the Supreme Lord appears in his original form as Krishna. So Krishna has appeared. Again, his appearance also is extraordinary, even though it seemed like he was in the womb of Mother Devaki and he came out of the womb. He came out fully decorated with beautiful hair, nicely ornamented and brilliantly effulgent form, illuminating the whole prison house. So, Janma karma chame divyam. Many times Srila Prabhupada says Bhagavad Gita is a preliminary study of the Bhagavatam. So Bhagavatam gives details. What is this Divya Janma of Krishna? The details are in the Bhagavatam. Shukadeva Goswami clearly describes these truths, tattvataha. He is describing tattvataha. And the audience of Shukadeva Goswami are no ordinary people. Nowadays you have so many people gathering for hearing Bhagavat discourse, Bhagavat Saptaha. Very ordinary people. But Shukadeva Goswami's audience was extraordinary. Of course, Bhagavatam is meant for everyone. It's not just for some very advanced, enlightened, knowledgeable people. No. Bhagavatam is meant for everyone. Even the illiterate people, simply if they sit and hear the transcendental vibration of the words of Shukadev Goswami, words of Prabhupada, the pure devotee, will actually purify the heart. Hridayantastho hi abhadrani vidhanoti sahasratam. So therefore, we should not wrongly think that Bhagavatam is only meant for the kind of audience that Shukadeva Goswami is addressing. The most learned persons in the whole universe, Brahma Rishi, Deva Rishi, Raja Rishi, Arunodaya, they were all capable of purifying a place of pilgrimage. That means when nor common people go to a place of pilgrimage, they wash away all their sins. They leave behind their sins. And when the holy place becomes overburdened with too much sinful reactions, then there is a need for relief. And that is when pure devotees actually visit such holy places. And such pure devotees are very humble. They don't think they are pure devotees of the highest order. So they also go for purification. But actually what happens is they purify the holy place. Because they themselves are pure devotees. They had a power to purify whoever comes in contact with them. Prabhupada traveled all over the world, and just by his merciful glance, just by his speaking, he purified whoever came in contact with him. And the result is he made so many devotees. People keep hearing discourses, they keep meeting saintly persons. But not all saintly persons can transform the heart of those who come in contact with them. So these pastimes being described in this version of the Bhagavatam are the earthly pastimes of Krishna and the Supreme Lord and the devotees. That is important to remember. In the Brahma Samhita, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur explains in one purport to one verse, Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavitabhihi. He explains that the pastimes of Krishna in the material world are some of the similar pastimes that he performs in the spiritual world. But he also displays some pastimes which are not performed in the spiritual world. Just like this very pastime of showing the universe to Mother Yashoda within his mouth. In the spiritual world, there's no question of material universe. Neither Mother Yashoda can think, oh, I am being influenced by the external energy. There's no external energy in the spiritual world. The spiritual world is conducted by Lord's internal potency. Atma Maya. Antaranga Shakti. So, these pastimes are peculiar to the material world. And they are specifically meant for the conditioned souls who are rotting in this material existence. Krishna wants to deliver all such conditioned souls. So he performs such wonderful pastimes. So here is the description by Shukadeva Goswami. What was Yashoda's reaction when she wanted to see whether Krishna had eaten dirt, had eaten some mud, as the cowherd boys and Balaram were complaining? And Krishna was denying, no, I have not eaten any earth, any mud. So Yashoda said, okay, if you're not eaten, show me, open your mouth and show me. So he opened his mouth and she never saw any dirt. She saw the whole universe within his mouth. So then she began to think. Systematically, she is thinking, what is this I'm seeing? Is this a dream? Because something very, very extraordinary, something very unusual. So am I dreaming? Because in dreams we see some things which are not common. Of course, we see common things also in dreams. But sometimes in dreams, some extraordinary things happen. Like we may have a desire to fly like birds with our own wings. If that is not possible without somebody getting some mystic power, then even without mystic power, in a dream you can fly with some wings, if Krishna permits you to dream like that. So Mother Yashoda is thinking, am I seeing a dream? Or, no, or means she concludes, no, I'm not dreaming. So Prabhupada paraphrases, what is she considering? And the thought came that, am I dreaming? She considered, I'm not dreaming because my eyes are open. I'm actually seeing what is happening. I'm not sleeping, nor am I dreaming. Then, what is it I'm seeing? The next possibility could be, is it an illusory creation by the external energy? In the material world, what works is the external energy. But we should always remember, the pure devotees, Mother Yashoda, Nanda Maharaj, Vasudeva, Devaki, all of them, even Prabhupada, they are not under the influence of the external energy because they are pure devotees. And Krishna himself, when he comes to this world, he appears by his internal potency. Sambhavami yuge yuge. What is that verse? Sambhavami atmamayaya. Janma, note that? Ajopi san avyayatma bhutanam ishwaropi san prakritim swam adhishtaya. Swam prakriti, my personal energy, I actually appear. Even though I am unborn, I appear by my personal energy. Atmamaya. Sambhavami Atmamaya. So, Mother Yashoda is still considering, is this an illusion created by Devamaya? Devamaya means this material energy, illusory energy. But that is also not possible. Why? Because she understands, what business would the demigods have showing such things to me? I am an insignificant woman with no connection with the demigods. She's got nothing to do with the demigods. Why should they take the trouble to put me into Devamaya, show such big grand illusion? They have no business. That is also not possible. So that is also ruled out. That possibility is ruled out. Then she thinks, is this some manifestation of my own intelligence due to my intelligence becoming bewildered? No, that also is not possible because I am fit in health. I am not diseased. Why should there be any bewilderment? It is not possible that my brain is deranged since I am ordinarily quite fit to think. So, even that possibility is ruled out. And finally, she concludes that it is the mystic power of my child. First, he considers, is it the mystic power of my child? Then she remembers that statement of Garga Muni. And Garga Muni had come to Nanda Maharaj's house. He performed the name-giving ceremony of Krishna and Balaram. Then he also informed Nanda and Yashoda that this child is an extraordinary child. Raise him very nicely. Even though there will be so many dangers, you will never be affected by any of the dangerous situations. By his power, you will overcome all dangers. So, Garga Muni had already told Nanda Maharaj, this child appears in every yuga in different bodily complexions. Shukla Pita Rakta Krishna. Shukla is white complexion in Satya Yuga. Pita is yellow complexion in Kali Yuga. And Rakta is the red complexion in Treta Yuga. And Krishna is the black complexion in Dwapar Yuga. So, Idanim Krishnatam Gataha. He says, now, in this Dwapar Yuga, he has appeared in his black complexion, dark complexion. Krishna Varnam. Krishna Varna. So, the child has appeared actually for a certain purpose. Actually, the Supreme Lord has appeared. Of course, he never revealed it's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He just said this child will help you overcome all dangers. So then, Yashoda concluded the vision was due to her son's activities, mystic activities. So he's showing this by his own mystic power, actually. Then further, Shukadeva Goswami will describe in the next few verses what actually happens after that. So these descriptions are actually factual descriptions of the absolute truth, the personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, who is the personality of Godhead is the absolute truth. So many places. In the Bhagavad Gita, after Krishna speaks the most important words revealing his actual position, Aham sarvasya prabhavo mattas sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvita. The most intelligent persons, they, knowing me to be the ultimate source of everything, the ultimate cause of all causes, they actually render pure devotional service to me. Aham sarvasya prabhavo mattas sarvam pravartate iti matva. One who knows this, bhajante mam, they actually engage in my pure devotional service. And what kind of people they are? They are Buddha. They are the most intelligent people. Bhava samanvita. They are actually very advanced devotees who are situated in the advanced stage of bhava. Bhava is a preliminary stage of prema. But those who are actually situated in prema, they also exhibit the symptoms of bhava, ecstasy. Bhava means ecstasy. So they display devotional ecstasy. So they know Krishna is the absolute truth. And Arjuna also confirms, Param Brahma, Param Dham. After hearing this, Arjuna confirms, yes, you are the supreme Brahman. Param Brahma, Param Dhama, you're the supreme resting place for everything in the whole creation. Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan, you're the supreme pure. Purusham, you are the supreme person. Shashwatam, you are eternal personality, transcendental personality. Divyam, you are transcendental to the modes. Krishna has already declared, all my activities are divya. Arjuna confirms, Divyam, Adidevam, you are the origin of the demigods. Ajam, you are unborn. You don't take birth like us. Vibhum, you are actually the supremely powerful personality. Vibhu, Vibhu Atma. That's what the Upanishads declare. Arjuna confirms that. And he further says that Ahustvam Rishayas Sarve, what yours declared is actually confirmed by all the great saintly persons, all the great sages who are learned, who are realized personalities. Devarshi Naradatha Asito Devalo Vyasa Swayam Chaiva Brabhishi. So it's confirmed by all the great sages, Narada, Asita, Devala. They're all recognized authorities in spiritual subject matter. They confirm that you are the Supreme Brahman. So the same thing is established by Shukadeva Goswami to Parikshit Maharaj and all the assembled saintly persons. That Krishna is the absolute truth. Even in Brahmaloka, there are so many saintly persons. They are exclusively dedicated their life for searching the absolute truth, for self-realization. But they may not be self-realized yet. So such persons, they are searching for the absolute truth. So when they get an opportunity to hear from great realized souls like Shukadeva Goswami, they take that opportunity and hear the discourses. So all those persons are sitting and hearing Shukadeva Goswami. Shukadeva Goswami is speaking. He is the recognized topmost transcendentalist of his time, Shukadeva Goswami. So he is speaking to Parikshit Maharaj and all the assembled saintly persons. So they are getting confirmation. Krishna is the supreme absolute personality of God. They're getting confirmation. And he is confirming through description of Krishna's birth, Krishna's activities. In brief, in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Janma karma chame divyam. That's all. Whereas here, the Janma, the karma, the details, quite a lot of details are given in the Bhagavatam. The entire 10th canto is dedicated for that. 90 chapters is the biggest canto in the Bhagavatam. Among the 12 cantos, 10th canto is the biggest. So in detail, he is describing Krishna's personality. Because the impersonalists, they think all types, all forms of personalities in this world are actually illusory forms made of the material energy, external material energy. But the forms of Krishna, the incarnations, the pure devotees are not made of external energy. They are the spiritual forms. They are the transcendental forms. So that is confirmed by Shukadeva Goswami. Krishna's form, Krishna's activities, Krishna's name, Krishna's personality, Krishna's everything is completely spiritual, transcendental, because he is the absolute truth. And his pure devotees who are always connected with him, they are also transcendentally situated. Stop here. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.